Samsung is expected to unveil the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 next month. Ahead of their official launch, numerous leaks have surfaced, including details about the processors. Now, new information about the Galaxy Z Fold 7's wireless charging has emerged thanks to a recent certification. An unannounced Samsung device bearing the model number SMD637U was spotted in the Wireless Power Consortium (WPC) database, as reported by 9to5 Google. While Samsung typically doesn't use the SMDXX format for phone model numbers, it previously used SMD67D as a placeholder for the Galaxy Z Fold 5, officially SMF946B. This suggests that SMD637U is likely the SMF967U, the US carrier-locked version of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. According to the listing, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is certified under Qi 2.1.0, making it Samsung's first foldable to be Qi 2 ready. This means it supports the Magnetic Power Profile, MPP, requiring compatible cases with built-in magnets. Several leaks have already given us a fair idea of what these phones might look like. But now, a new leak from reliable tipster Ice Universe has revealed the possible dimensions of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. According to Ice Universe, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 might measure 158.4 millimeters tall, 143.1 millimeters wide, and just 3.9 millimeters thick when unfolded. For comparison, the Z Fold 6 is slightly smaller at 153.5 by 132.6 by 5.6 millimeters, and the Galaxy Z Fold SE, or W25, is around 157.9 by 142.6 by 4.9 millimeters. So clearly, the Z Fold 7 is expected to be both taller and wider, while also being significantly thinner. What really stands out is the thickness, or rather, the lack of it. Ice Universe claims that the Z Fold 7 could be the thinnest foldable phone ever, with a thickness of only 3.9 millimeters when unfolded and 8.9 millimeters when folded. That's incredibly slim for a foldable device. On top of that, Ice Universe also shared that the inner bezels are expected to be extremely narrow, just 1 millimeters on the inner display and 1.2 millimeters on the outer screen, making the viewing experience even more immersive. So overall, if these leaks turn out to be true, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 could be a major step forward for foldable smartphones, thinner, larger, and more refined than ever before. Let's see what Samsung officially brings to the table this July. The Z Fold 7 is expected to be taller and wider than the current Galaxy Z Fold 6. But what truly sets it apart is its ultra-thin design and almost edge-to-edge inner display. According to trusted leaker Ice Universe, now going by IceCat, the Z Fold 7 will measure 158.4 as 143.1 times 3.9 millimeters when unfolded, making it significantly thinner than both its predecessor and the current thinnest foldable, the Oppo Find N5. Once folded, it will reportedly be just 8.9 millimeters thick, a record-breaking figure in the foldable segment. Another standout feature is the almost bezel-less display, with the inner screen's bezels shrunk to just 1 millimeters, down from the 1.9 millimeters on the Z Fold 6, offering a more immersive viewing experience. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 is also expected to launch alongside the Fold 7, with reports suggesting that its cover display will have a slightly thicker 1.2 millimeter bezel to ensure better design consistency across the foldable lineup. Under the hood, the Z Fold 7 is rumored to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite chipset, promising top-tier performance for multitasking, gaming, and productivity. On the other hand, the Z Flip 7 might be powered by Samsung's in-house Exynos 2500 processor. While none of these details have been officially confirmed, they align well with Samsung's ongoing ambition to push the boundaries of foldable tech. If the leaks prove accurate, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 could very well set a new standard for sleekness and innovation in the foldable smartphone market, further solidifying Samsung's dominance as the industry leader. Though the official specifications remain under wraps and no images have been confirmed, trusted sources suggest several major improvements. These include a thinner, more compact design, enhanced displays, a next-gen Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or 8 Gen 3 Elite chipset, 12GB of RAM, and an upgraded camera setup featuring a rumored 200 megapixel main sensor. The device might also boast a larger 5,000 mAh battery, improved wireless charging up to 15 watts or even 25 watts, and the usual 25-watt wired charging. The design is expected to be lighter and sleeker, with the main screen possibly expanding to 8.2 inches and the outer screen to around 6.5 inches, both offering higher refresh rates. Although pricing is expected to start at $1,899, the premium features and build quality could make it a worthy investment for tech enthusiasts. While the official launch date hasn't been confirmed, a mid-2025 release with global availability is expected. Until then, excitement continues to build as fans await more details and official announcements from Samsung. Recent leaks, including UL Demco certifications following earlier BIS listings, have provided insight into the battery capacities of these devices. For the Galaxy Z Fold 7, the batteries, model numbers EBBF 966ABE to 967ABE, have capacities of 226 mAh and 2,146 mAh respectively, giving a total rated capacity of 4,272 mAh. This is nearly identical to the Z Fold 6's rated total of 4,273 mAh and suggests a marketed capacity around 4,400 mAh once again. In contrast, the Z Flip 7's batteries, model numbers EBBF766ABE and EBBF767ABE, come in at 1,189 mAh and 2,985 mAh, combining for 4,174 mAh, which is a noticeable increase over the Z Flip 6's 3,987 mAh rated total. This could mean the Flip 7 will be marketed with a 4,300 mAh typical capacity, up from 4,000 mAh in its predecessor. While actual battery life depends heavily on usage, this increase will likely benefit Z Flip fans more than Fold users, who may see minimal change. Both foldables are also expected to support 25-watt wireless charging, according to China's 3C certification, though they may still be limited to 25 watts wired charging, a step behind some of Samsung's other 45 watts capable devices. Internally, both models are expected to feature the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy Elite chipset and at least 12 GB of RAM. With only a few months left until launch, more leaks are expected to surface soon, further revealing what Samsung has in store. However, due to underwhelming performance in the foldable smartphone market, Samsung has lowered its production targets for these new models. This year, only 3 million units of the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and 2 million units of the Fold 7 will be produced, 40% reduction compared to the previous generation. Alongside the phones, accessories for both models have also gone into production. Additionally, Samsung is reportedly preparing to launch a Galaxy tri-foldable phone later this year, but with an even more limited production target of just 200,000 units, reflecting modest sales expectations due to its high price. As for hardware, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is expected to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, the same one used in the Galaxy S25 series. On the other hand, the processor for the Galaxy Z Flip 7 remains uncertain. Although Exynos-based test units have been seen, delays in the readiness of the Exynos 2500 might push Samsung to equip the Flip 7 with a Snapdragon chip as well. Meanwhile, Apple, Samsung's main competitor, is rumored to be preparing its first foldable iPhone for a 2027 release to mark the iPhone's 20th anniversary. There was speculation that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 would be thinner than the impressively slim Oppo Find N5, but it's unlikely the Fold 7 will match its 8.2mm thickness when folded. Despite these challenges, the timely start of mass production is a positive development for Samsung, especially at a time when Apple is reportedly struggling with supply chain issues that could affect its goal of outfitting every iPhone 17 with 12 GB of RAM.